Okay, so I'm going to take a look at the top 10 most anticipated feuds. These feuds are feuds that could happen, not necessarily probable of happening. Some of them are probably going to happen in the future. Some of them are very unlikely of happening. But I'm not going to do any unrealistic feuds. I'm not going to do like, oh, I want to see Hulk Hogan take on CM Punk. I'm not going to do any of those, which are like very minute, have a very minute chance of happening or just totally impossible. I'm not going to go like Benoit and Punk because that obviously can't happen. So here we go. Number 10. John Cena versus Bryan. This feud is rumored for Money in the Bank. It's scheduled, I guess, but it's obviously subject to change, which Vince McMahon likes to do a lot because he told the people who wrote Raw just to rewrite the whole fucking show right before it fucking happened. They're fucking writing the show when it's going on. Yeah, it's really good planning right there. But yeah, I want to see this. Cena's a decent wrestler. Bryan's an awesome wrestler. This would be a good match. If you haven't seen, I remember they battled once on Raw. They went 1-on-1 on Raw, and Cena buried Bryan pretty good. But Bryan is really good, a lot better than Cena. Even if Bryan loses, whatever, he probably will. I'm still looking forward to the match. So number 10, Cena and Bryan. Number 9, Ambrose Cesaro. Now this feud probably won't happen in a while, if it does happen at all. Cesaro has got a lot of talent. He's liked by many people, but not by Vince McMahon. He says he's boring. Ambrose is really good wrestler. So yeah, these two people would put on a good match. But I don't see it happening in the future anytime soon. But these are two of the best wrestlers in WWE right now. Number 8, Kurt Angle versus CM Punk. I know Angle's in TNA, but I just saw on Bleacher Report he wants to come back to go in the Hall of Fame in WWE. I know he said, I remember watching an interview of him, he said he sees himself doing 2 more years at TNA, then retiring. He said that I think about 6 months ago or something like that. But it's definitely possible that Angle comes to WWE again. It's not likely though. And even if he does, I don't see these two having a feud because I know these two people have had Twitter rivalries before and they don't really like each other. So I don't see Punk agreeing to put Angle over or Angle agreeing to put Punk over. Number 7, Punk Ambrose. Two of the best wrestlers in the company. Two of the best promo cutters in the company. Now that I think of it, probably should have put this higher, but who gives a fuck. Punk Ambrose. This would be an awesome Mania match. Punk's a great wrestler, as I said. Ambrose, great wrestler. And they're both great. That's all I can really say, Ambrose is one of the top upcoming superstars. He's on the rise. His stock is on the rise. And he was just like Ambrose, sort of. Back in the summer of 2011, the summer of CM Punk, when CM Punk was like the fastest rising superstar in WWE history. It was crazy. Ambrose isn't the fastest, but he sure is improving. And the stock is going up. So this would be a match I would enjoy. Number 6, Daniel Bryan versus Seth Rollins. These two are both good wrestlers. I have Bryan in a lot of these feuds. I have Punk, Ambrose, Cesaro in a lot of them. But this is a feud I would enjoy. Rollins is a good wrestler. Bryan's, as I said, a great wrestler. You put them both together, you get a good match. Number 5, Ambrose, Rollins, the two top members of the Shield. A lot of people like to say, a lot of retards like to say that Ambrose isn't as good as Rollins or Reigns. Like a lot of tards like to call Reigns like the best, just because he goes around fucking yelling, "Whoa," like a fucking retard all the fucking time. He's not as good as Ambrose. Not even fucking close. He's alright in the ring at best. He's just like fucking Sheamus. A little bit better than Sheamus maybe. But even Sheamus is decent in the ring. More decent than, just as decent as Reigns, if you think about it. He's had some, fucking Sheamus had some good matches. Now he's just a fucking mid-carder burying everybody. But Reigns is okay at best. Ambrose is better. Rollins is a lot better. And, so is Ambrose. I didn't say Ambrose is a lot better, but he is. Both of these guys are a lot better than Roman Reigns. Fucking Roman Reigns, I don't even think he should belong in the Shield. At least they should have put Cesaro in there. Number 4, Punk Cesaro. I'm looking forward to when CM Punk comes back. But they're not pushing Cesaro for some odd fucking reason. A really good wrestler, a great wrestler. Maybe not great, really good. I'll say he's a really good wrestler. But they say he's fucking boring. What fucking bullshit. They haven't even given him any promo time, and they say he's boring. What the fuck is that? These two are two of the best wrestlers in the company. I like Cesaro's character. It's pretty cool. Not too cool, but it's alright, I guess. It's anti-America. I hate America. But I guess WWE finds him boring, so he shouldn't be getting any main events in the upcoming future. Or maybe even ever. Number 3, Brian Cesaro. Again, Cesaro's on here. I put Brian ahead of Punk because Brian's a better wrestler than Punk. The feud before this was Punk Cesaro, so now it's Brian Cesaro. Brian's a better wrestler, but I don't even think we've seen this match on Raw once or on SmackDown. Maybe we have. I don't think we have. These two are great wrestlers. Again, fucking Vince McMahon not promoting these two guys. These guys are bringing the money, bringing the fucking dough. But Vince McMahon and his egotistical self, Triple H and his egotistical self, will continue to promote people like John Cena and The Rock, Ryback, instead of guys who actually are good wrestlers like Ambrose and Cesaro and Punk, Ziggler. Number 2, Bryan Ambrose. A very anticipated feud. This could be a really awesome match, and it's already happened once. It was a good match, but I know they could have a better match. This should be a good match when it happens. This should happen sometime in the next year or two. A Mania feud with this match wouldn't be bad. But I'm looking forward to when this happens. I know this will happen sometime. Bryan's already getting pushed to the main event, which is good. It's about fucking time. Ambrose is being pushed. They're doing good with his push. The Shield's push they're doing good with. They'll probably fuck it up. They always fuck everything up that's good in this company. But I'm looking very forward to this match. Number 1, CM Punk versus Brock Lesnar. Well, I mean, this is a very exciting feud. One of the most like fucking awesome wrestlers of all time in his period. When he was the time period in WWE. I'm trying to say it was Brock Lesnar. He was a fucking monster, a fucking beast. One of the best wrestlers in the company right now. I think. I love Brock Lesnar. He's awesome. He's a beast. He's a beast incarnate. And then you got CM Punk. A very different style, more technical. A smaller guy, a lot smaller guy, obviously, but still a great wrestler. And this is I think this will be a good match, a really good match. It's going to be a good mixture of technical wrestling and power. But I'm looking very forward to this match. I know there's been rumors of it happening at SummerSlam, Mania. But I'm very looking forward to this match. I'm looking a lot more forward to this match than I am Cena Bryan. Anything with John Cena in it isn't usually good, especially the fucking build-up, because Cena can't cut promos. So there's my list. Others, I'll just think, I didn't put Ziggler in any of them. Mainly because Ziggler's already feuded with Punk. He's already feuded with Bryan. I know he could still feud with Cesaro. That's probably an honorable mention. Same thing with even all the guys that I mentioned. I would like to see Ziggler, Ambrose would be good. Same thing with Rollins. I didn't put Cody Rhodes in this list because he's already feuded or he hasn't feuded with anybody really on this list. But he's a good wrestler, but he's got to show me more. You know, he hasn't had a lot of opportunities to prove himself to me yet. But I think he's really good in the ring. So I know Rhodes is good, but just like to see him in the against more guys and wrestle. You know, I'll put Rhodes probably in an honorable mention. I'd like to see Rhodes Bryan would be a good match. I know we've seen that before on Raw, but I don't think they feuded before. Rhodes Punk, Ambrose Rhodes. You know, all these combinations. You know, there's a lot of combinations, but yep. So there's my list. Lesnar Punk. I hope that fucking happens at Mania 30. You know, I hope it fucking happens. I don't, you know, they've been saying Austin Punk. I don't think that's gonna happen. That's why I didn't put it on this list. That would have been number one, but I don't think it's gonna happen. So that's why I saw on this list. I'm like 80% sure that won't happen. I know I put Angle Punk on this list. That's even more impossible of happening. But that's why I just put it higher. You know, just put it out there to let people know I want to see that feud. But I would like to see Punk Lesnar. You know, I'm hoping that comes through. I'm hoping that goes through with Vince McMahon and he goes through with it. But you know, I actually changed my mind. I would rather see Punk Lesnar than Punk Austin because you could always do Punk Austin at 31, and Punk Lesnar would just be a better wrestling match. So that's why I'd want to see it. I like wrestling. You know, I'd rather have a good wrestler than a good promo cutter. So there you go. There's my list. I hope all these fucking feuds happen and Vince McMahon gets his head out of his ass and starts doing these feuds. So there you go, people.